Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Just gonna get started soon. I'm just finishing out the final touches to the watch list. But so far we've got AMD, DIDI, SAVA, SPI, AMC, PFE, CLF, AHPI, Space and Snap. And then for the gappers, DLPN and EVK. That's what I have so far. Hey everyone, I'm back. Just about a minute to go for the market open. We've got two gappers here. One EVK. EVK is trading at the pre-market highs or close to it. So right now 480s is the pre-market highs. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how it reacts from there. That's your EVK. So this is a stock repurchase program. $5 million, 5 mil. So I mean, not a great catalyst behind it, so you know, I wouldn't expect too much from it. In fact, might be a little bit of a fader today. We'll see. And same goes with DLPN as well. I don't expect too much unless it breaks 1025s. So both of these gappers, I will feel comfortable shorting it instead of longing. So there we go, guys. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go get started. Alright, let's get busy. So today is Monday, guys. Just be careful out the, especially at the open. So what are we looking at? As you can see, DLPN is already washing. 950s didn't hold and it's washing down. But we will see these choppy actions, price actions up and down. Same goes for EVK, I believe. Yep, the choppy price action. As you can see, up and down. Not much of a range, to be honest. As I said, for these both of these gappers, I have a short bias. Okay, what else do we have? We have AHPI climbing up. Wow, that's kinda moving. AHPI is moving. Some volume coming in, 125,000. And BTBT is moving. But it'll be interesting to see if they hold. As you can see, it's not holding. Not much of a range again. It's only 20 cents, 30 cents move. BTBT, however, looks interesting. Okay. As you can see, it's a great daily. It's just broken that 950 area, guys. So this is going to produce some. I am long biased on it. BTBT, I am long biased on it. It has some sort of a correlation with the Bitcoin as well, guys. So if you're trading BTBT, it's a good idea to keep an eye on Bitcoin itself. Yeah, so Bitcoin is bouncing slightly. So yep, BTBT might provide us with something good. Daily is really looking really good on it. Apart from that 10, if 10 breaks, then we might have nice long setups on it. But I want that 10s to break and not fade off of that. So we'll keep an eye on that. Today, guys, being Monday, I will wait around 10 minutes. Usually I wait 5 minutes, but if I see something really juicy, I will take it. But I'll be extremely careful with my risk. AMD. AMD today will be good shorting opportunities as the price is overextended, as you can see on daily. So there might be some really nice, decent shorting opportunities. As you can see, it's already starting to show sign of weakness. So we'll just have to wait. I don't usually take very quick off the gate. BTBT, okay. it's a bit delayed. Anyways, so anyways, if you guys are joining just now, we've just opened about 4 minutes ago. The watch list is on the corner here, guys, if you can see right here. This is what I'm watching, and we've got gappers, DLP and EVK. With these two, I did mention that I am looking to short these two. I'm not really sort of keen on longing them today. It's going to be all day faders. As you can see, it's already showing sign of weakness. It's just, I feel like the catalyst is not strong enough for it to carry on. It's already done its move. The gap happened, and it will try to catch gap fill a little bit of these moves. So on these both, I'm looking for shorts, guys. CLF. If this wasn't too early, there is a nice shorting opportunity right here, guys, under 25. Just a little bit too early for me. Daily looks good for a short as well, guys. So what we want to do is we want to watch that tape. If that starts to hold, 25 starts to hold, as you can see, it's attacking 24.99s. If that starts to hold, then you can take small share sizes. I'm gonna try very small. It's still early for me, that's why I'm trying very small, but there is an opportunity there for sure. Unfortunately, you guys must have missed it. 24.95 is something I got in. 25.07s will be your stop. So very tight stop. It's a really quick one, guys. I wouldn't expect this to give me much. My target would be around 24.70s. If it does get there, and I'll take some off. But then if it starts to hold underneath the lows, then chances are 24.70s might break, and when it does, we might have a good trade running. But so this is going to be a quick one, guys. So 24.95. Oh, that's good. Looking good. All right. As I said, this was going to be a quick one, guys. 24.77s. I'm willing to take some out just before 24.70s, around 24.72s. Getting ready to take some out. Getting ready. Right, give me 70s, 24.72s. I'll take you out. 72s, I'll take some out. Stop can be just over 25s, but the difference between this high and the over 25 is not much, so you can keep it on 25.05s. So CLF is looking good, guys. Definitely looking good. Interesting. Just about to take some off, guys. 24.74s. Watching the tape closely. 71s. Oh, looking good. Looking weak, guys. 70s, come on, break 70s. 67s, I didn't take anything out. 66s are getting broken as well. Huge buyers on 65s, and as that's holding because of those huge buyers, but it's coming back to hit it again. 24, there you go. It's weak. Lovely. It's looking good, guys. It's looking really good. 68, 67s. I feel like that 65 area is gonna hold, so we are gonna take some out. I'm willing to take some out now. 66. Okay, I'm just about to take partial. 66 is getting taken out, but it's coming back in. 66, guys, I am taking some out. 66, guys. 24.66, taking some out, as I saw some buying pressure, but you know, after this move we do get some sort of a pullback, guys, and that was a bit early. I did wait for this to work out, for my partial to work out. Initially my partial was 24.72s, but I saw that it's getting weaker and weaker, and selling pressure coming in right at the bottom, so that's why I waited. So this might have been a bit too early, to be honest, from my side. The reason why I am a little bit aggressive on the partials Monday plus is early, guys. Now your stop can go on break even and relax. Let your whatever you have left, let it run. Let this thing run, because CLF, by the way, guys, the daily looks really good for a short, and it could, as I said, if this breaks and holds, then we might have a really good trade running. Voila, that's what we are in this trade. What else do we see? First trade, really nice, very quick trade. And BTBT, what has our BTBT done? We were watching this, guys. It's right at 10. It's broken that, but not very clearly. So I will still say it's under, it's on that zone there. Always keep your levels as a zone, guys. Never keep them as a single line. Give it a little bit of a zone area so that, okay, this definitely breaking above it, guys. BTBT definitely looks strong, and our Bitcoin as well is climbing up. 5, okay, good. So now it's coming back to 10, and 10 is holding, guys. Right now you want to see that 10 hold, and then maybe take some longs. I am looking to long this, but for me, still early, to be honest. But there is definitely a chance of taking at 10 if that 10 holds. You want to see, see, it's not holding, guys. So, having said that, as long as it's staying over 10, I will consider that held. Yeah, that's held really nicely, actually. That's held really nicely. Oh, our CLF is bouncing a little bit, guys. CLF is bouncing. Guys, if CLF holds here, 2490s, if that holds, I'm gonna add to it, guys. Which it seems like it's not gonna hold. So my stop is at 2495s. The ideal scenario, to be honest, on this one is putting the whatever is left is over 25s. That's the ideal scenario. In fact, I am gonna do that because I'm just gonna give this trade some more room, because I only have like a little bit left, like 50% left on it. So I'll definitely give it some room. What I want to do is I want to see how 25s react. If it starts to reject from there, I will short this again, and I will add to it. So right now 2497s, 99s getting hit, 99s. There's volume coming in though. That's the problem with this. There's volume coming in, definitely. Okay, I have added slightly 2490. Let me check. 2494s. Just a little bit of a chase, to be honest. It would have been higher and nicer. 2494s, guys. I've added here 2494s. Let me just put it here, actually, on this candle. And I am waiting for it to actually get down to 2470s to take some more out. And now that, as you can see, guys, it was totally worth the risk of putting the stop just over 25s, because it did come back to 25s and started rejecting from it. Now we can put it just over 25s, keep our tight stop rate. Basically 2495s to 2502s, around 7 cents, guys. 7 cents. Remember, we've already taken a partial, which is 2495s to 2465s, around 30 cents. Here we go, here we go. Hopefully this is another continuation from it. If that 25 is holding nicely, that means that's our risk. And our zone basically is here, guys. I always mention keep a zone. That's our zone. And our stop just over it. Can't seem to move that around. Here we go, here we go. CLF, let's do this. This might be the day where I only trade once and that's it. So if this breaks the lows, guys, 2450s, 60s, then definitely this trade will be it for me, guys. Yeah. Wow, AHPI, lovely AHPI. Really nice, looking good, looking good. CLF is looking good, guys. What else? Anybody sees anything else, guys? Let me know. Okay, SPY is coming down slightly. Alright, that bounce isn't good, guys. 2490s is bouncing off of that 2470s, but it's rejecting off of 2490s, which is really good, which is the VWAP area. So really good area for it to be bouncing off. Sorry, rejecting from. Now what we want on this one, guys, is we don't want this to come back up above VWAP and start trading above it. If it does that, guys, chances of 25 getting broken will be quite high. So as long as it's staying under VWAP, guys, we can still stay in the trade. That's the plan with it. So right now it's attacking that 2490 VWAP zone area. So I consider this this zone here of 10 cents as a VWAP zone. Interesting. See this with volume, the way volume is coming in, guys, it's not good, because it's creating a reversal pattern for me, guys, which I've seen quite a lot of time, guys. These reversal patterns will work really strongly. You see this reversal pattern, guys? It's kind of like inverse head and shoulder. Now if it does start to break that VWAP and start trading over it, I will take it out early, guys. I will not risk staying in this trade for this much risk. I mean, that's only 24.95 to 20. That's 10 cents, which is fine. But we want to make sure that we are not getting caught in the reversal as well. If it starts to hold this trend line, if it starts to hold, guys, and if that gets taken out, then the reversal is cancelled, I would say, for the moment. But it seems like it wants to do, because as you can see, guys, on this bounce, it's bringing in some volume. We'll find out, guys. It's always the chances of your success on the trade is always more on the first move, guys. First trade, this trade here, that's the most successful and the most edge you have. The second ones are always like slightly less likely. There you go, it's going, guys. So I need to get out 24.99s. I just don't like to get out on the moves like that. I just don't like to get out on the wicks at all. Alright, so it's wicked up. Now guys, what is done is it's gone up to 25s again, and it's rejected from there. So now I can put my stop just over 25s. If it does come back again to hit the 25s, that means it's actually strong. We shouldn't be holding on to it. Lovely. So still okay guys. On the last batch here I will be giving about 7 cents, but I had like 30 cents a partial already, so I am still green. Even if it takes me out over 25s, that's perfectly fine. I'm green on it. So far guys, this reversal pattern is in play and is trying to break that 25s, but again 25 has been holding, and if it does hold, the reversal might not come. So in that case we are good to go, but I doubt it, to be honest. I really doubt it. There we go, we're getting taken out. 25s and 25s are getting taken out. Boom boom boom, huge amount of buying coming in. 2502s, 2502s. Alright, 25. I'm still in it guys, I'm still in it. 2503 is my stop right there. 2503. In fact, ideally 2505, but 2503 I'll come out because it's I'm out. 2503 guys, I'm out. So basically about 9 cents on the 24. There we go, it's rejected. 2505 was a better place, definitely a better place. Yeah, that actually might have been a bit too early, that stop. So that stop, if this works out guys, this is gonna get me, because I know these things does that. Over 25s it will wick you out, it will wick you out. And I always put my mental stop, and I will not put my, this time I put actually my hard stop on 2503s, and it just took me out by 1 cent. Literally just I top ticked it, and look at that. And this is gonna get me now, because although I am green on it, but he's gonna play a mind game with me. So it'll be interesting to see how I react to this mental state. I know I'm aware of this mental state now, and I have to be extremely careful. So I want to really test myself how I handle this sort of FOMO. Let's say FOMO. This is a FOMO, guys. I should not have been taken out on that. That's my bad. But there is a point where you have got to put a hard stop, isn't it? That's fine. No worries, guys. There will always be better trades out there. But still green on this, guys. Definitely green on it. Green around the, I would say 10 cents only though. Around 10 cents. BTBT, guys, I haven't traded it, but I did mention this, guys. Remember I said you want to watch that 10 area. If the 10 starts to hold after the break, then that's the trade. Right here it started to hold, but it did come back down. That's when I left it and then waited for it to come back up. When it did, I wasn't actually watching it because I was watching CLF, so I did miss that. But there's the idea still worked out really nicely. As I said, daily, beautiful daily, 10 break would be really good. I mean, after 10, 11 was achieved really, really quickly, as you can see. So that goes to show that yes, daily is definitely in play and is strong. So that did really work out nicely, but our CLF just messed about a bit with us, which is fine. We're still green on it. So one trade, guys, so far for me, which is CLF, just about 10 cents on it. I mean, if you've taken 1,000 shares, that's $100. So there you go. Wow, it's gonna break the lows again. CLF, isn't it, after taking us out on the trailing stop. BT really nice. Oh, AMD is reversing. Nice little reversal pattern for me. 105s. Might be a bit late. Yeah, just a bit late on it, guys. It's a really lovely pattern I watch all the time. But hey, we missed that one as well. PFE is looking good. PFE is looking good. Daily strong, although a bit overextended. But 4380s is the break. Right now it's actually breaking properly. Volume coming in slightly. I would have liked it more than this. If you do take my setup is not very clear on this, guy, so I'm gonna leave it alone. It has to be very clean. Okay, alright. CLF might be another shot here, guys. Right here, rejecting off of 2487. But then again, on this one, your stop ideally would be high of 20, which is not bad. 2485s too. Yeah, just the stop is a bit extended now compared to our entries here. So, but this trade is an idea where this low will get taken out. I mean, if this low doesn't get taken out, then that trade wouldn't work. So the idea behind the trade is that is it strong enough? Is it strong enough to actually break the lows, which is 2460s? We are coming up to a time frame where it can do that. Plus, I see some weight on daily, guys. Daily looks heavy, so there's definitely the the potential is there for it to break and give us a good red today. The potential is definitely there. Wow, AMD reversal worked out really nicely. Look at that. Yep. Tries to wash, tries to show sign of weakness, and then started to do beautiful. Just under 105s, and then reclaims 105 again. As you can see, guys, same thing with on this one, goes up, comes back to 105s. Let's put this. Actually, it's a good thing to discuss, because that's why you want to put zones. You never put a line just on 105 or the VWAP area. There's a lot of confluence here, guys, and this is a really good lesson you want to keep pay attention to if you're learning. So let's say, for example, we are considering, let's say, VWAP an area, a resistance or support, right? Okay, what else do we have here? Well, we have 105. Yeah, great number, 105s, right? And then we have EMA, 20 EMA. If I put possibly another EMA will come here as well. But anyways, so we got quite a lot of confluence going on. And what else do we have? We have pivot point, just under 105. So we've got 4 or 5 things going for it. It does break that, but it does come back to this area. This is an extremely important area you should be watching if you are planning to take it, right? So once it starts to hold this zone here, then on the, you can put an entry on the first green candle or above the first green candle, just if you wanna be really safe out there, right? If you're starting out, I will wait for this green candle to happen, and then I'll take 2 cents above green candle entry, and then your stop would be under that low, recent low, 104.75s, right? So that's what I would suggest you do, but I would have traded it probably differently, slightly earlier here when I saw, obviously I read the tape and everything, so I can go in a bit early. But if you want to be technical, rule based, obviously yes, wait for that first green candle, and then on the break of that green candle you take the long. So your setup or system could be as simple as relying on the support and resistance areas and watching the daily. I mean, daily is extremely strong, as you can see, and also we had these dailies are from earnings play, which seems to be more reliable. So keep an eye on setups like these. And same thing with BTBT. I did mention that I was mentioning this. Let's say 10 zones, guys. This is where I created it. 10 zones, right? On this one, 10 over here, we had this resistance which got broken as well. That's the zone. So let's say 990s to 1010s or 1005s is our zone. So, and then when it came back almost to VWAP and EMA and starts to hold, very similar to what we saw on AMD as well. It's just AMD was a little bit more decent pullback. So are we seeing anything else? Anybody sees anything else, guys? No. BTBT is slightly pulling back. AHPI. Guys, AHPI is just rejected from 940s. This might provide us with something close to 9s. Watch AHPI for a short close to 9s, guys. So this is the zone. I'll create these zones for you guys. As if it starts to reach that zone and starts rejecting, guys, there's a short for you. If I do miss it, you can take it, watch the tape. As it starts to show a little bit of heaviness around that zone, then you can start taking it. Just your stop will be just over 9s, guys. So AHPI, a possible short around that zone here. Just a bit of spread going on, 73 to 78, around 5 cents. Yeah, 5 cent spread. So be careful taking a market order on it, trying a limit order. Alright, CLF, guys, is breaking that trend line here now with some strength, but the volume isn't there, so I would expect this to bounce a little bit. But if the volume comes in and the lows gets taken out, then yeah, our initial plan would have worked on this, guys. So as you can see, this is what I mean. It's gonna bounce because the volume wasn't really sort of strong enough for it to continue down. If the volume comes in, yes, it might break the lows, but it has to be quite a bit of volume coming in. BT. Yeah, BT is going for another round, guys. Over 11. But I would not be trading it long, guys, anymore. My idea was over 10. But over 11, it could be very extended. Unless we have really sort of good long, like half an hour of price action here, and then we can decide. But right now, it's just a little bit of a chase. Oh, we're watching AHPI. I did mention this, guys. Zone getting rejected. There's a short there, guys. I got 878, guys. 878. A78, still the stop will be over 9, guys. Unfortunately, it's not over this area here. You can be a little bit tight on it, 894s, to keep it very tight risk, but I will keep it just over 9, guys. My stop just over 9. Yeah, I did mention this, guys, this way before this happened. I did mention it. I said if it does come back to the zone, if it starts to fail, take it. For me, the entry is slightly a little bit of a chase. I preferred it to be in that zone, to be honest. But hey, that's fine. So better late than never. So on that what we want is this low getting taken out, and then we have 850 to worry about, then 820. Right, still in AHPI, guys. I shorted to 878, 878. Stop just over 9. Okay, it's actually holding out nicely the zone. So as long as this zone is holding, guys, we are good. It's holding up nicely. It's just that the volume is dying down. That's my only worry here. If it wants to continue down, I want to see some more volume coming in. If it does flush down with low volume, then I will definitely exit really quickly, because most cases that's gonna get rejected back. As you can see, right, it's washing now, but as you can see, volume isn't coming in. So if it does wash to 827s, 8s, 830s, I'll take some out, guys, depending on the volume. Actually, it's building up a little bit, but that could just be one off. See what I mean, guys? This is exactly what I mean by if it starts to break or wash without volume, it's just gonna, you know, I'm watching also CLF, really nicely done. CLF is looking really good. 2467. Just gonna leave that. BT, I really feel like shorting it, guys. Right about under 11. You see what it did was, guys, it tried to take out 11s, but it's still early though. That's the thing with this one. It's still early. It tried to that wash, that volume, and then on that pullback there's low volume. No, not yet, guys. No. The volume is clearly showing signs of strength. No, in fact, over that trend line is another long. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, whoa, AHPI, guys. Yes. AHPI 830s. Give me 830s. 839s, 40s. Right, guys. Now we can put our stop just over here, guys. 890s. Get it as close to the break even as possible. About 10 cents now, which is good for this stock, guys. This stock can move. And I'm gonna take some out. 832s, 35s, 32s. If I can take some out. 33s. Come on. Alright, waiting for like take some out 830s. I did try to take the 832s. I just couldn't get filled. Just waiting on it, guys. 837s. We want those 837s. Interesting. 835s. 835s. 35s. Taking some out. 835s, guys. Taking some out. 835s on the right on the bid. Because it might be too. It might be a little bit early, but the volume is not consistent for the continuation, guys. I just would like that volume to rise up a little bit once it starts to fail. It just could easily reclaim back to 9, so I'll just keep my stop tight as well, guys. In fact, I'm gonna put my stop on break even, guys. That's it. I've gotten one partial from it, 878 to 835s. Not bad. First partial around what is it, 40 cents? Not too bad, right? So with this one, guys, even if worst case scenario gets our partial gets taken out, we will still have 100% accuracy today, guys. It's like around 44 cents. 44 cents. First partial taken 44 cents. CLF is looking interesting for a breakdown, guys. I don't usually trade breakdowns, but as you can see, it's trying to bounce. Every bounce is getting lower and lower. That basketball analogy, if you've read it anywhere, I mean, this could be something like that. So you know, eventually it's gonna break that. If it starts to bounce and it starts to get it, I mean, it is doing really nice job of staying at the lows. That's a sign of weakness. But these volume, you know, on the bounces, the volumes are picking up. That's a bit worrying. EVK. EVK. BT guys, what did I tell you? I mean, I was looking for a short, but then I looked at the volume. Um, it was very obvious for me that yeah, that's not a continuation to the downside. That's in fact a healthy pullback. So be careful shorting it. It is failing off of that 11s, but you want it to be trading under that VWAP, guys. So wait for it to confirm. This is still, I would say, front side short. If you want to really wait for it, let it do its thing. Let it start trading under 11s, under EMAs, and start to calm down and stabilize a bit. AHPI. AHPI guys kind of came back. There's not much of a volume, otherwise honestly I feel like adding here as well on the pullback to this zone. And just the volume isn't there. That's the only issue here. I'm happy with it, guys, the way I'm set up the risk management on it. Stop on break even remaining, and then one partial taken around 44 cents profit. So that's 1,000 shares. If that's 1,000 shares, that's $440. If it's 100 shares, $44. Alright, BTBT. Let's analyze it now. You see, now you could say that it's actually a better failure than before, because on that failure, you see that volume, that pullback volume was very low. Now on this pullback, on this wash, you see that volume, right? And now with this volume, you want to have a little bit more consistency. That's when it's going to continue down. And you want this low to get taken out as soon as possible, 1060s. HPI is doing not a bad thing. I need that low to get taken out. Here we go, guys, on BTBT. This is what I meant. Look at this continuation. Although the volume didn't really rise up, but that it's coming back, guys. The volume is coming back in, so at least that view up got hit. So that's why you want to wait for these kind of reversals. PFE is breaking that that flag or pennant, whatever you want to call it, and daily looks quite strong for 4377s and 4366s. PFE, it's just that volume, and PFE 65, around 10 cents risk is the volume coming in. It could come in, it could still be early. The breakout point is 4380s. Interesting. Daily's already done some move. What is this pullback? 10 cents was a year. Right, it's still early, guys. I'm gonna try some PFE long, guys. 43.75s. 10 cent stop, guys. A 10 cent stop might be a bit too risky on it, or too aggressive. I would rather be comfortable around 15 cents or so. So if you're gonna take long, just depends on your risk tolerance. But I have taken it 43.75s, guys. Let me check my entry. Yeah, 43.75s. And the stop just below the recent swing low. Right here, guys. The stop. So we want this highs to get taken out very quickly with some volume, guys, if we want this to work. The good thing about this is it's just, as you can see, guys, the really good price action for a breakout. It's almost giving you a telltale sign of yes, I want to break out, watch me. So we'll watch this one. As you can see, guys, it's trying to break out. We want that volume to come in. It might, if the volume comes in, definitely it might break out with good force, because the daily is extremely strong on this. But if it doesn't, there's two things it can do. It will wash out and take us out, or it will try to sort of come back down to 43.70s and then try to break it again and again. So either way, guys, it looks interesting. It's a little bit early. On 43.80s there is an add point depending on the volume. Okay, PFE, I would have liked a little bit more life in it than this, but if that volume comes in, it will bring some life in it, don't worry. There we go, volume coming in. It's about to break that 43.80s. Could be an add point here. Watching the tape. 81s are getting taken out, are they? Yep, 81s are getting taken out. Nope, it's holding. It's holding. Again, 81s are getting taken out. It's attacking the 81 again, guys. Let's see if that breaks. We've got as you can see, some selling pressure, guys. 43.80s heavier than 79s, but it's getting taken out slowly, so that's a good sign. I'm waiting for that 43.81s to get taken out. I will add to it, guys, on the break of that 43.81s if we start to see some strength. 4380 is still holding nicely and strongly. Yeah, it's held, guys, that 4380s area, and huge volume came in there. I mean, 4380 is holding up really nicely, guys, you can see. And now okay, I'm ready. 4381s, let's see if that gets taken out. Nope, really 4380 is still holding. Yeah, it's holding, guys. It's holding strongly. There was a lot of sellers around 4381s, and now, as you can see, quite a strong rejection from that area. But if we do climb back up and start trading close to 4380s, chances are it will get taken out, as long as this wash doesn't follow up, guys. So with this one, guys, I'm not going to risk too much. I'm going to be a little bit careful. 43.769s, around that area I'm going to put my stop, guys, because if it does wash, it will wash quick, and our original stop will get taken out as well. So I'd rather have very small tight risk on it. 43.75s to 43.69s, around 5-6 cents. But over 43.81s, 43.82s, I will put a stop limit order, guys, to take ads on it. I will add to this trade over 43.81. I'm already putting in the right, so my stop limit order over 43.81 is in play. I will get my ad over 43.81, which is 43.82, 83s. BT failed off. Yeah, so it couldn't really break that 11. How did AMD do this trade that I missed? Ooh, juicy, extremely juicy, this trade, guys. Let's see what our so this has basically failed off. As you can see, this was expected. I did mention this, guys. DLPN would be fader today. Under 9 looks interesting, by the way. Under 9 washed underneath and then profiled. 15-minute range is broken. Yeah, it looks really good under 9 right now, actually short, but it's already done that much move from 10s to 880s. EVK, however, it washed down, but it is getting bought back up, so this is quite strong. I'm not short biased anymore at this point on it. AHPI, by the way, guys, on the last batch here, we got taken out on break even, which is fine. We still had 40 cents partial on it. Still a green trade. Still a green trade. Okay, here we go. PFE, guys. I'll do that later. There we go. I have I get on? I've added on it 43.82s. Hopefully that's not a fake breakout, but the volume isn't there. That's the problem. As it starts to attack that high, volume isn't there. I want that volume to come in. Okay, if it does, then it's fine. My stop still remains here, guys. If it does wash and takes me out, that's fine. That means it's a fake breakout, and our timing might be a little bit off. So this trend line is our stop basically. Once it breaks that, then we should get out, guys. Wow, BTBT AMD is looking like what BTBT did earlier, guys. AMD is looking like what BTBT did earlier. Break of the 107.80s. Actually, a fail of 108 is a short for you. And how's SPY doing? Yeah, that looks like a reversal, a little bit of a higher pullback, guys. So if this pulls back, we're looking maybe 107, 107s. So 108's failed. Similar sort of idea to BTBTs. But we are already on, we're already trading PFE long, guys. So what I did was entered here, and then my ad was just over here, guys. 43.82s, guys. On that break, this is what I wanted to see, guys. This volume rise, and then I want to see that consistency on the volume. It's just not giving us that consistency. If it is, if you get some sort of consistency in the volume, then we will have these breakouts being successful. I'm still waiting on that volume, to be honest, on this. Still green though, definitely green on it, but I would really like the volume to be coming up a little bit. So waiting on PFE long. Ooh, SAVA looks interesting. SAVA looks interesting, exactly similar scenario to, oh my goodness, this we missed. It's exactly the same thing. I'll show you guys. I mean, this is something to keep an eye on. Really, like, as you can see, this is what I see on this right now. What's happening? This is what I saw on AMD earlier. Boom, boom, rejection, reversal pattern. I see that all the time on our proper levels, guys. Look at what it did. So if SAVA is strong enough, this is the start of the move, guys. So plus, guys, as you can see, 2 days of really badly beaten stock. So maybe a dead cat bounce. Don't expect too much from this though. AHPI was a nice trade. First partial was really nice, right at the bottom, 8.35s, and then the rest got stopped out on break even. And we are on PFE long, guys, from 43.75s, 43.82s. Looking good. PFE looking definitely good. We want that continuation. Volume is coming up, guys. This is what I want. Yes, come on, volume. Come on, volume. Just yeah, the breakout is there, but just that its continuation is very slow. Usually PFE is like that, but still I would have really liked because this was a bigger area for me. When it did break that 4380s, it should have done it with some oomph, you know. Come on, give us some power. Right guys, PFE guys, coming up to 44 levels. 44 levels, around that area, you want to take some out guys. PFE, get ready to take some partial, because from 43.7, my average is 43.77s, so my average is around here, this area here guys. I'll be getting 20 cents. Still a bit early, to be honest. Our stop could be on break even, but I still think it's a little bit early. I'll just keep it with this trend line guys. My stop will be just under the trend line. So at the moment the trend line looks like this, so ideally around 43.72, 73s, getting closer and closer to our 43.77 average break even trailing stop. Once we hit that, then we can relax on it. Looking rather nice. I mean, I don't mind a pullback to 43.80s, to my second ad area. I really don't mind that, but as long as it does it nicely, let's put it that way. As long as it doesn't really sort of drop and be very aggressive on the wash. Right now my risk at the moment on PFE is about 4 cents, from 77s to 73s, 4 cents, yeah. 40, 66 and 86, very interesting. That actually is showing like right now it wants to break down. So it's taken such a long time for it to break down. SAVA, I mentioned this reversal pattern guys. It might continue guys. The SAVA might continue. Actually it needs to break that area. Alright, PFE, let's go. You want to go a little bit slowly, that's fine. We'll be patient with you. Okay, as long as just you keep creeping up, it's a good sign for us. Really nice. Going up to 44s. As I said guys, going up to 44s, you want to take some out. Take some out around 44s, just before it, in fact maybe even now. So this is what I'm trying to bring my stop as close to my break even as possible. And now I'm down like down to 2 cents risk on it at the moment. 2 cents risk, even if it does come down. But I'm about to take my first partial, guys. 94s are getting hit. Watch the tape, guys. 94s are getting thinned out. 93s are getting built up. As you can see, more and more buyers coming in, more and more sellers going away. That's what we want to see. 94s getting taken out slowly but surely. But 94s don't want to give up yet. Oh, huge sellers coming in, guys. I want to take some out, guys. I've taken some out, unfortunately. 43.93, guys. I wanted to get better price. 43.93. I take some out. Ooh, very, 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 very good exit. Look at that. Whew. What? Alright, taken some out. 43.93. Lovely. Love it. Okay, my stop is very close to break even now on this one as well. Nice green, guys. So today every single trade was green, guys. Every single trade. So we started out with CLF, green, around 10 cents on it. But the thing with CLF was, as I said, guys, this was really sort of a good lesson for me as well. Right here I got taken out because of this wick. I don't usually get taken out with a wick like this, guys. And today I don't know why I put my hard stop there instead of putting my mental stop. I mean, keeping an eye on it. And my hard stop just gotten really top ticked, and I just don't like it. I didn't like it at all, the way I traded this. Although, yes, 10 cents green on the partial. This was about 40 cents 40 cents partial, guys. Was it 30-40 cents? So overall general on this name, 10 cents green on it. But have a look, guys. I mean, you know, the whole idea, the bigger picture was there, and it's doing it right now. But if I hadn't gotten taken out here, guys, I will still be in it. I'll still be trailing stop on the swing highs. So if I was still in it, I'll still be here, right? So this is why I really, I mean, this one I'm gonna obviously snapshot this and keep it as a lesson for me, for myself. Definitely look at that. And this would have been the trade. I didn't need to take anything else, guys. So still, guys, green on it. Okay. And then we have we've had AHPI. AHPI, really nice 878s, I believe. My initial stop was over 9s. 878s over 9s, around 25 cents, and then we took 834s. So really nice, around 40 cents, I would say. 44 cents. So first partial 44 cents, and then the last got taken out. So I would say green with plus 22 cents. So why do I say 22 cents, guys? Because my half of my position got taken out over here on the break even, guys. So this partial was on a 50%. So I hope that makes sense. So green with 22 cents. Okay. And then we have PFE running, guys. Right now PFE running. We already taken first partial off from the first entry, 43.75s to 43.93s. Let's say 20 cents. 20 cents partial taken. Taken on it already, and then we're leaving the rest to run. Leaving the rest to run. Lovely. Here we go. That's the update. 100% accuracy, guys. I'm happy with today. Monday usually is a bit choppy, but today we chose the right stocks. We were there at the right time. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the trades today. As you can see, it's doing really nice. Really nice. 43. If you haven't taken anything here, guys, take some out before 44s. I can't stress that enough. Even if it does break, that's fine. Let it break, but take some out. You got to bank in some. You've got to bank in some. Yep. Ooh yeah, 43.99s. Let's go. 43.99s. Okay. Oh, here we go. 43.99 is getting attacked. As I said, if you hadn't taken anything, you should have taken it here. Much better price. Yep, I'm okay with that, guys. I'm okay with that situation. We have 3 good trades, 2 green, and the third one already green with a stop to break even. And we are in the driving seat on the third trade. We've got a runner going. My 50% of position on PFE is going to be runner. If it starts to break 44s, like if it starts to give us 44 20s, then I'll take some out, leave 25% only. But the one that got away was AMD, guys. AMD just such a miss on this, you know. But I'm gonna take a snapshot of this and gotta study that later, guys. It's not just about what you trade, guys. It's always about looking out and what you missed when what you could have traded. Keep an eye on those things as well. Study them well. Where's my EVK trading chart studies? Okay, AMD. Let me just put and then obviously I wanna study what I did wrong. Not really wrong, but on this one, guys, it's just I mean, yes, in hindsight, it's fine. It's annoying to see this moving like this. But even though if this I didn't see this, I was mentioning it here that yes, it did take me out on the wick, which I really don't like. But as far as I know, guys, I did not let this affect my other tradings, guys. I wanted to actually really sort of test myself, and I always constantly test myself on these things, on these situations, to make sure that you're emotionally training yourself in these situations. If you know the problem, if you really know something's wrong, then always keep it in the back of your mind can help you deal with it. If you completely ignore that there's something wrong, then that's the problem. I could have easily just let this affect me, and most of my trades, I would have traded differently, completely differently. But it's really good to see a trade working out exactly as I expected to work out. Even though I got wicked out of it, still it was still our trade and it's working really nicely. That's what matters, guys. So I'm okay with that. I'm really happy with the result on CLF. Beautiful. And then we have PFE really nicely climbing up the stairs. Nice controlled climb. I like this climb. These kind of sort of parabolic moves don't seem to last that long, but these ones are basically a slow grind up. Usually these are more stable ones. Usually. So right about 44s. As I mentioned, guys, on this one, PFE, I am already on break even, and I've got my runner waiting for the 44s to break. Alright guys, just a reminder to myself, a lesson to be learned to myself. So we traded CLF earlier on, so it was looking like this at that point when I traded it. So I was looking into shorts. I did call this out way early. We took the trade 24.95s, and as it started to work, we took some out 24.65s, and then it started to reverse. Now as it started to hold, 25 was holding really nicely. I did add to it 24.95s, so I already added what I've taken out here. And then over here, my whole idea was to keep the stop above 24 or 25.05s or 4s, just over 25s basically. And that should have been my mental stop, not a full hard stop. Okay, so far I had kept it my mental stop. Okay, that was fine, it was perfectly fine. And once this got rejected, now over here is a problem, guys. Once this started to creep back up, I got a bit, I don't know, maybe a bit like I didn't want to have a and also Monday plays a big role as well on this decision. I should have and would have kept my mental stop, not a hard stop. But what I did was, as it started to build back up, I thought this was a reversal, and it was clearly showing signs of reversal. Volume wasn't there. I should have paid attention to that. But nevertheless, I put my hard stop just over 25. I put my hard stop, which I don't do normally. If I'm going to put hard stop, it has to be away. But I put it so close that it actually wicked me out right at the top. Right at the top here, guys. It wicked me out on the remaining shares. I'm still green on it. I mean, don't get me wrong. The trade was a success, but the main idea was this low getting taken out, and we would have a really good runner. In fact, exactly what we were planning and what I was planning happened, but it did take a while. Now, looking back at this, yes, I would have taken some out 24.50s and then 24.20s, and maybe I would have been out, but it was not something that I should have actually gotten out of. I should have been in this trade, guys. And today I feel like, you know, although I am green and also good green, I feel like I am on red today. I really feel like I have this miss because of my mistake here. It's not a mistake, but I just constantly do that. Today I don't know why I changed it. But what I mean by that is all this move that I could have taken is also my loser. I consider this as my loser, guys. So today, even if I go away with green day, which I am now, I will think of it as a lesson day, lesson to be learned day, guys. So that's why I wanted to talk to myself about this. Later on I'm going to go into this portion of the stream, and then I'm going to go back and listen to it and look at the chart and analyze it. That's one of the reasons I actually live stream. Helps me out a lot as well. So learning every day something about myself. Alright guys, that's what I wanted to discuss on this issue. The rest, we're looking good. I mean, over here it went on to 44 just barely. PFE, we're still in it. I mean, we could just put our stop under 43.85 right here, guys. For under 43.85, move your stop up so you don't lose much if it does pull back strongly. So we are in fact we are due a pullback on this. It depends how much of a pullback it does. So I am gonna stick to 43.85s and let it run if it's gonna run. That's pretty much it, guys. AMD is just so tempting to short, guys. AMD is so tempting to short here. Right here, guys, right about now is tempting me. Come on, AMD, don't tempt me so much. I need to go. I thought that was it for my day. No, I'm gonna leave it. I need to control myself. Control! Right, we can't lose control in this game. However, what do we have here? SAVA. SAVA looking like it wants to go over 81. It's a huge volatile stock, guys. SAVA, if you're gonna trade it, just be careful that we are talking about 30-40 cents spread. So let's say, for example, you take a market order on this, guys. You take a market order and then you hit buy now. You were straight away with 100 shares down like $30. You understand that concept, hopefully. I mean, right now it's fine, but earlier I was looking at it. It was showing about 40-30 cents spread. So you must understand, you know, that concept as well. If you're new, I mean, if you're already trading, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's bringing some volume here, guys, as you can see. You know, I've done this years and years and years, and sometimes a lot of people ask me about my setups and you know, how I trade. I really want to explain my setups, but also it's kind of impossible for me to explain certain feelings, certain you know, like these intuitions. Like, you know, it's very easy to describe certain things, but sometimes it's not easy as well. Like, I've been watching SAVA for a while, and I didn't mention a really nice long opportunity until I saw this. Not even this candle. I was talking about it earlier, around over 81 here. And it's just something that just comes. I don't know how to explain. It's like natural. It's just, there's no specific. I mean, yes, there are certain things, but it's just, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I just saw that and I said, okay, that's a long. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just, it's kind of hard to explain, guys. But that's why, you know, when you guys ask about a setup, sometimes I might not be able to explain, because I have most of the trades that I am unable to explain properly is probably because of the intuition. That's what discretionary trading is all about. PFE, by the way, guys, as I said, we are due for a pullback. This little area that it pulled back from and nicely washing from is not a great thing for us, but you know, at the end of the day, guys, this is a green trade. We've got our stop, more than break even. We've got like 10 cents covered on this, around 10 cents, 8 cents. Even if it takes us out, it takes us out, no problems. It is strong to the downside at the moment. It's what triggered this reversal is this, guys. I don't have much on it, that's why I'm relaxed on it, but you know, this, you can clearly see, like, you know, it tried to sort of, it brought in so much volume, but it got heavily sold into, plus a lot of buyers came in, but they couldn't take it up, and then the shorts actually clearly won over here, guys. So if you really want to learn about volume, this is one of the topics you can go into. These volume spikes all of a sudden. Have a look at the average volume on here. something here. So lately average volume was like that. Before this happened, average volume was like that, and then this happened, but price didn't do much. Price really didn't do much. But what followed afterwards, the price, is what shows what happened here, really. So pretty much, you know, shorts and short sellers won here. So you know, keep an eye on these. I mean, this is very small. This is very unusual, odd in the middle of the day to see something like that and the price not actually going anywhere. But after that happened, you know, the price actually showed what it wanted to do. At least for a while. I'm not saying that this is going to go all the way down. I'm just saying that that reversal, that pullback happened because of this fight here on this candle. So every little thing, to be honest, I can make a small video about explaining why and how and what to look for. But if you guys watch the stream and find out these little guides and tips, then you know, you can learn from it. I'm glad if you do learn from it. I just don't have the time to actually keep on going back to the stream and trying to find every tip, every guide that I talk about in the stream. If anybody's interested in my videos or my streams, if they have time, if they want to go through the streams, you know, by all means, you know, it's worth for you to go over them. And if you learn something, I'll be really glad. And if you do talk to me about anything from the stream, then I'll be happy to talk about it, because I know that you've done, you are serious, you're committed. You know, I've seen a lot of people wanting free stuff. You know, they just want a quick video. I could create quick videos, but is it going to be worth it for you? You know, certain things I explain to you in 5 minutes, which takes hours and hours to explain. How are you going to take that? Are you going to take it seriously because it's 5 minutes? No, you're not. You know, you got to be honest. So if you do watch something from the stream, guys, and then come and ask me, I'll be more than happy to help you out, depending on anything, any topics. But if you really want spoon feeding, then unfortunately that's a wrong place, guys. It's a wrong place here. Guys, I'm still on this. I'm still in on it. I'm just gonna come out if this low gets taken out. Yeah, so 43.82s, 83s. Okay, if this low gets taken out, I'll be out on it, guys. So that's my 2 cents on why I do a live stream as well, guys. AMD. Thank goodness I didn't take AMD, guys. I really wanted to take AMD here short, but I didn't, because one, I know that this is the middle of the day and it's the choppy day and the time frame is not right, not clean enough, so I just left it, which was a really good decision. PFE is fine. We're still in PFE, guys, with a stop just under these lows. And I want to see if it starts to hold 43.90s. If it starts to hold, then I might actually exit a bit early, because right now it's looking more like a short than a long. I'm really leaning towards the short if that 43.90s area holds, guys. So I gotta, and also at the moment, guys, middle of the day, Monday, I wouldn't be taking any more trades unless if something really like, let's say if EVK starts to provide us with something. And this is the only stock that's really got a bit of momentum, showing signs of momentum. unless that does something, then yeah. Idea, to be honest, right now over 6 on EVK looks very interesting. Let's keep an eye on this, guys. EVK over 6, okay? EVK over 6. Just keep an eye on it, guys. We wanna, if you're gonna decide to take it, just over 6, and make sure your stop is quite big on it. We're talking 40 cents, maybe even 50 cents. But if this has some momentum coming into it, some volume, and if it starts to push, guys, it could run. You know, these are the ones that run really well. And it doesn't really matter on these whether it's the middle of the day or once it runs, it runs. In fact, on these kind of quiet days, these kind of stocks will run in the middle of the day where everybody's unaware of it. So keep an eye on this. EVK long over 6, ideal long over 6 break. If the volume starts to come in near 6, maybe you could even take a slight early position, but don't go full on it though yet. What you can do is you can build up your positions slowly. Once the volume starts to come back, then you can just start small before 6, start more over 6, and start adding 615, 625s. So you can actually add 3-4 times on this and build up that position in that zone here between 6 and 630s. Looks very interesting over 6, guys. Looks very interesting over 6. Volume needs to build up, but if it starts to break that 6, it will build up, in my opinion. Yeah. Right, guys, so I'm gonna go after I have a recap of the trades I took. That will be it for me. We took 3 trades. The first one was CLF. I explained that before as well, guys. Entry 24.95, 96's areas. I believe it was 24.95. We took some off 24.65, 66's. So somewhere there, guys, and really nice partial. Around, I would say, 40 cents partial on this. And then once it bounced back to 25s and it got rejected from 25s, I added again 24.94s. So similar area where I entered, and once it started to do higher highs and started to almost take out 25s, I actually, it's a kind of mistake. I explained this before as well. I normally don't put my mental stop, but I normally put mental stop, but this time I actually put my hard stop just over 25s, and it top ticked me and then went. So that's the trade. I'm still green on it, over 10 cents. So I'm happy with that, but the management wasn't something that I'm really happy about, because if this wasn't taken out like that, my stop would be right now, I mean, even like here somewhere, even here. So I'll be banking in, and I would have along the way gotten some out already. So this would have been a perfect trade today, and that's all I needed. So this is what I got top ticked out, which is annoying. But hey, that's fine. I thank goodness I know the problem. I knew the problem. This is a mental sort of, it could affect me mentally, so I kept it in check and I didn't let it affect me. So I would call that trade a good trade with a poor risk management, to be honest. Even though it's green, I call this trade a red trade. In fact, a big red trade, honestly. And I think I should write it down here. Even though it's green trade, but because of poor risk management, I left so much on the table by getting stopped out prematurely. So that's also a reminder to myself. So here we go. That's the note on this. That's why I consider this a big red trade. What else? So, and then we had AHPI. AHPI was a really quick one, guys. Look at that. Right now it's doing really well, AHPI, guys. Beautiful. This is also one of those that could really run. So anyways, let's have a look. Forget about what's happening right now. So took short around 878 areas, stopped just over 9. I would say about 20 cents, 25 cents risk. And then we took our first partial, right, around 835s, 34s. Really good partial, and then the remaining one got stopped out on the break even right here, guys. And that was it. So green with 22 cents. This was actually a 44 cents move, but because we took 50% of the shares, it's only 22%. Sorry, 22 cents. So nevertheless, is green. By the way, right now it's looking really nice over 10. Really nice over 10. But your stop is just 30 cents. There you go. There it goes straight away. What, 30 cents move from 10? 30 cents move. So this has really good potential. It's bringing a lot of volume, as you can see. If you can handle some sort of a pullback, it could be really good. But anyways, that's that. And what else did we have? Oh, PFE, nice slow grind up. This was a really nice trade. Entered around 43.75s and then added 43.82s on the break of 43.81s, because I saw over here when it was trying to break the previous high of day, it was getting rejected, and finally it decided to break. So I took a long added here, and the first partial for just before 4, guys. Mine was slightly early, but ideally it should have been here just before 4, 43.97s, something like that. And then I raised up my stop slowly as the price went, created swing lows. I started to put it like just below that. So the last time I moved it was 43.80s, which was here. We're still in it, and the stop is still there under that swing low. So 20 cents partial already taken on it, and we've got a really good trade running around 25 cents or over. This could, I'm just leaving this, guys. If it does decide to run, if it does decide to run over 44s, I'm gonna just keep on raising my stop up and up. That's the plan with this, guys. And that is the recap of the day. 3 trades, 3 winners, 100% accuracy. Could have been far better if we didn't have that CLF trade here. Awesome stuff. Still really happy with the day, guys. I am gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna leave you and love you. On is that what they say? Love you and leave you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you join the live stream. If you have watched this stream all the way to the end, you are the man. You're the girl, or whatever I want to say. Anyways, what I want to say is well done to you, and definitely join us in the chat, in the live room, so you can learn directly in the right live scenarios. Alright guys, take it easy. See you in the live stream. Stay safe out there. Bye bye.